Then it's Spurling. That show, mama, you know what I'm talking about. Fuck him. Mama, that go, that man, he just talk a lot of shit. He be up late at night, tuning into all his hits. See my grandmama hate him.
And they knew it. So why are we enforcing this now? It's a means to an end. The reason that birthright citizenship is being challenged in 2025 is because the economic need that once made it politically useful to ignore the legal distinction, it doesn't exist anymore, family. Am I bringing this all in for y'all to understand? Y'all was like, this is a part of it. I don't know what's going on. Am I bringing it in? It's about the money. It's about the bag. See, for decades, undocumented immigrants were tolerated, if not officially welcomed, because they filled labor gaps in agriculture, domestic work, and construction. Even self-proclaimed liberal allies weren't advocating for the rights. They were worrying aloud, but not now. See? Now we're going to reinterpret this 14th Amendment so we can exclude people born of undocumented immigrants. Shout out to Black Adam. These anchor babies, we got to get them out of here. That's the problem. It's the same playbook. It's the same. Redefine the law when it no longer serves the dominant group. And if they can strip birthright citizenship from immigrants today, they can get rid of that unnecessary labor, that excess labor. Look, black people, we've been expected to be the foot soldiers marching for civil rights for everybody. While foundational black Americans, we bled for voting rights and desegregation. These immigrant groups were later allowed to leapfrog us economically and politically. Many became buffer classes. Separate. They were used by the system to take our power away, to undermine us, to keep us silent under the auspices of diversity. So they wouldn't have to address our actual grievances. That's why multiculturalism went unchecked, because it became a weapon. It dilutes our claims. Oh, y'all aren't black, y'all aren't Negro, y'all are POCs. Somebody type POCs in the chat. You are people of color. That allows them to erase our lineage, and it treats our unique history like just another flavor in the melting pot. What we must do as foundational black Americans is that we need to protect our identity, and we need to protect our interests. And we need to do so without apology and without compromise. So keep that in mind. So as automation replaces labor and surveillance replaces policing, a new caste system is forming. And this is the digital apartheid. AI algorithms now decide who gets hired and who gets housing and who gets flagged and who's a threat. These systems are built on biased data, and they reproduce discrimination at scale. In China, they call it a social credit system. In America, we call it predictive policy, or predictive policing. Credit scoring and facial recognition. The future isn't just about unemployment, it's about invisibility. People who are deemed useless to the economy won't just be poor, they'll be unseen, they'll be unheard, they'll be unreachable. And so welcome to the final stage of the elimination. It's not death, it's erasure. Now, I have a lot more to say in this blistering closing statement that I'm going to deliver to you all. But before I do, I want to make sure that you all learn something. If you learn something tonight, let me know you learned something. Did you learn anything tonight? If you learned something, let me know you learned. Don't type I learned something in the chat room. If you learned something, contribute to the super chat. I know you did. You learned a lot. Don't be cheap with Uncle D. I put in that work. I gave you something that nobody else is giving you. Tell the truth. I help you understand what's going on in this world that we live in. Didn't I? Be honest with yourself. So in this regard, go ahead and show me some love. But in the meantime, we got 19 super chats, and I want to take the opportunity to thank these people who contribute to these super chats. It would have been nice to have, I don't know, a couple of more. But, you know, if you didn't learn anything, it is what it is. I guess I'll try harder next time. Okay? I will do my best next time. But you folks are a hard crowd to please. You know, if I can't please you with this one, because this was insightful, in my opinion, I thought I was doing pretty good, but I'll try again next time. But we got a little time. Y'all might be able to get me to where I need to be. But let's go ahead and give a shout out to all the beautiful people who contributed to the super chat. Thank you so much, Alonzo Dunn. He said, been a minute, glad to catch you. Thank you so much, family. I appreciate you too. And you know what? First, let me give a shout out to the Cash App people. If you contribute to the Cash App, then I won't say your name out here, because I know you all like to keep it secret. We don't have a whole lot of Cash Apps, so I'm going to run that down. Shout out to Roadmaster One. Shout out to my brother Senyoke. Shout out to Mr. Booker, Mr. Hall, Mr. Matthew. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And so we got the Cash Apps out the way. The Cash App is running across the bottom of the screen. I'm not finished yet. I got more to say. You know, I like you all said y'all missed these blistering closing statements, and I will give them to you. We got 24 super chats. Let's see if we can get to 30. All right, 30 super chats would be awesome. That's about 6 or so more. Sir Gatekeeper, welcome back. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. TIQS, what's up, my brother? Bob, you didn't have this smoke when the police were stopping and frisking FBA people in the 90s. There you go. Good point. Good point, family. That's an excellent point. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Leon Henny King. Thank you so much. We got 26 super chats. Let's get to 30. 26 super chat. Electoral college game counted immigrant. Oh yeah, brother. So here's another thing you need to understand. The census, the American census, every 10 years, even if a person is not here lawfully, they are counted as a person present in that state or that district. And so depending on how many people you have in your district is going to determine how many members of House of Representatives you have. So if they didn't count the illegal immigrants in California, they would lose a House seat, in Alabama and some other places would gain one. You understand? So for some particular parties, and the reason why you see a lot of these Democrats hemming and hawing and screaming and yelling is because they're literally going to lose power. So keep that in mind. People still have divergent interests, but the overall game is to get rid of this labor. But that was a very keen observation of you, Mr. Leon Henny King. Also, let's give a big up to Mr. It's Your Guy. Thank you, Mr. Spurling, for educating us and fighting for our equality and reparations from Black African countries. You are a hero. You should always be acknowledged. Soon 100K subscribers. Thank you so much, family. I appreciate you, man. You guys are getting me there, man. Y'all get me up to I got 30 super chats. I got 28 super chats. Let's get to 30. That'll be purty. The other thing is, I want to give a big shout out to Miss Yaya Kids. Thank you much. She said gifted 5 Dennis Spurling podcast memberships. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're going to get the hand clap for that. Speaking of which, if you've been involved in a car accident, because clearly this YouTube ain't paying, this YouTube money ain't paying me much. If you've been involved in a car accident, if you need a lawyer, if you would like to do a consultation with me, that is not related to a car accident, because if you've been involved in a car, shout out to my man GCLA. If you've been involved in a car accident, contact me at my phone number, okay, at my office. You can call right now. Don't call me up and ask me about Black history. I don't want to talk to you about Black history. You call my office. Okay. Let's talk about whatever legal matter you need to take care of. We don't handle, I keep these businesses separate. Okay. But bottom line is, if you've been involved in a car accident in any state in the union, because I got friends everywhere, give me a call. Okay. If you've had a trip and fall, give me a call. All right. That's my phone number on the screen, 713-229-0770. My reputation stands for itself. Been practicing law 25 years, licensed in Chicago, Illinois, New York, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Michigan, and New York City. So not just New York City, but then I also have friends in many different states. So do me a favor, contact me if you've been in a car accident. And also, I am a member of the Hall of Fame of the Southern University Law Center in Baton Rouge. I have an excellent reputation. I have represented clients all throughout this nation. And so I would appreciate it if you all will consider me for your legal needs, specifically related to car accidents. I certainly know you all know my name, and as dedicated as I am to you and as thorough as I am, especially with these novel ideas, which I find tremendously interesting, by the way. You all make sure you all give me a call. Okay. It's not a hard thing to do. You got friends who've been involved in the car accident. Call me. As you clearly see, like I said, I'm not going to be able to sustain my lifestyle with these $5 super chats. But I appreciate it, baby. It definitely shows me that you love me. Shout out to Intricately Tangled. Thank you so much. We got 30 super chats. Let's try to get to 35. That'll be live. All right. But let's go ahead and continue. Thank you so much, Yaya. And also Blue Baggins. So again, y'all make sure y'all call me if you've been in a car accident. 713-229-0770. For those of y'all who read lips, look, 713-229-0770. Don't call me up playing. Call me up because you have business. But let's go ahead and continue. Blue Baggins, he said, when America protests and deports Mexicans, it's racist. When Mexicans in Mexico do the same, it's fighting gentrification. Isn't that interesting? How they got Mexicans in Mexico trying to get rid of folk. Shout out to Dusty Jones, 1999. He said, keep teaching, Uncle D. I shall, my brother, I shall. Joshua Ben Joseph. Blacks now only make up 8% of the population in LA, Compton, Watts, South Central LA, predominantly Hispanic. Wow. In birthright citizenship now. Man. Wow. That is amazing. Man. Okay, we got 31 super chats. Give me the 35. That'll be live. Project Game Plan Entertainment says FBA stay on cold, stay on.
Mama that go that man. Mama that go that man. Yeah. Mama that go that man.